What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler, and today I've got another pretty big sneaker unboxing. In fact, I've got 3 pairs of sneakers to unbox and some other goodies. So I'm really excited about it, and I think I'm also realizing that I may have a shopping problem. But before we get into the unboxing, if you haven't heard, I'm actually doing a giveaway for this pair of Travis Scott Nike Air Max 270 Reacts in a size 8. Entering the giveaway is really easy. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at RealSethFowler, and then comment "done" underneath the picture of the Travis Scott Air Max 270 Reacts on my Instagram page. The giveaway ends on Sunday, and the winner will most likely be announced on Monday, so make sure to get your entries in as soon as possible. And of course, all the information that you need and the links that you need to enter the giveaway are in the top of the description. Also, if you haven't seen my review of this sneaker, definitely check it out because this shoe is very interesting to say the least. But with this out of the way, why don't we jump right into the unboxing? And I wanted to start things off with something that's a little bit different for my channel, and that's actually some socks. So over the last couple days, I've been buying a bunch of socks just because I kind of want to know what the best sock is. And I'm definitely going to let you guys know as soon as I figure that out. But in order to figure out what sock is the best, I just have to buy them all, which sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I started out with some pairs of Bombas and some pairs of Stance socks. Obviously, socks are a very important accessory when it comes to wearing sneakers, so I felt like figuring out the best sock would be kind of an interesting challenge. I have a bunch more pairs of socks coming in. It's just with all the shipping delays going on right now, it's taking a lot longer to get them than I expected, but obviously I got the Bombas in today and the Stances. And actually, if you guys have any recommendations of socks that I should check out, make sure to leave those comments in the comment section down below because I'm definitely interested in checking out everything. But to start things off, I got a 3-pack of the super basic Stance socks. I don't believe these are their basketball ones. I think these are just the casual ones. You've got a black pair with the Stance logo, a white pair, and a gray pair. And it looks like there is actually some sort of knit pattern on the midfoot of the sock. And I didn't realize this was such a big detail until I started researching socks, and then I realized that people are really into it because it helps the sock sort of hug your foot. So there are different ways of doing it. There's this sort of netting detail. There's also having some ribbing around the midfoot, but it's a pretty common thing. And, you know, I'm excited to try these Stance socks out, even though I have a bunch of pairs of Stance socks, so I just wanted a fresh pair. Next up, we've got the Bombas, which I've never tried in my life. I didn't even know this was a really popular sock brand, but apparently it's one of the best. This sock brand prides itself on having this sort of honeycomb pattern right there in the midfoot, which again is supposed to hug the midfoot of your foot, I guess, and keep the sock from riding up or sliding. I bought a tie-dye pair because I'm kind of into tie-dye right now, and I also bought a sort of gray and white pair, which is kind of plain and kind of simple, but I like the white stripes on the top and then also the white honeycomb netting, which actually feels stiffer than the rest of the sock, probably because I think there's actually some rubber in the sock. Yeah, it looks like 6% rubber, so I'm assuming that's what's keeping this honeycomb pattern so stretchy. I could be wrong, I don't know, but it's an interesting sock for sure. This apparently, according to Bombas' website, so I guess that's not really a credible source, but apparently the most comfortable sock you can wear. Let's test that. Let's see. Let me throw on a pair of Bombas right now. Let me try on a pair of Stances because I kind of want to compare it. Stance on the right foot, Bombas on the left foot. The Stance sock definitely has more room, even though they're the exact same size. There's definitely more room in the Stance sock. The midfoot netting on the Bombas pair definitely holds your foot better than on the Stance pair, but to be honest, it kind of feels a little bit constricting. Like it feels like it's kind of holding my foot in this sort of like stranglehold. I mean, if I just had to compare them side by side, that's sort of the only difference for me. The Stance socks overall were more expensive. I don't remember exactly how much more expensive. It was $24 for this 3-pack, so maybe actually not as expensive because a pair of Bombas is $12 and this 3-pack is $24. And so for $24, I only got 2 pairs of Bombas, but for $24 with Stance, I got 3 pairs of Stance socks. However, these are their plainest socks, the most basic ones, and their more expensive ones are more like $25, which is kind of nuts. So if you guys want to see more video content on socks, I'm happy to do it. I just have this weird obsession with socks right now. I'll try these out for a while, see what I think of them, and that's about it with the socks. Okay, so next up, we've actually got this package in from Sole Premise, which is a sneaker bag company. I have no idea what this is. I didn't know it was coming, but I know it's from Sole Premise because of the tag that I ripped off the top. So let me grab Scary Knife, which, yikes, almost cut my foot off just there. Let's cut this box open and try and not cut the bag inside and see what it looks like. Shout out to Sole Premise for sending this bag my way. I really appreciate it. So inside the box, ooh, we've actually got a really nice shade of dark green, it looks like. Whew. There's actually a note inside that says, "Seth, hope all is well. Check out our latest emerald green bag. Enjoy." Awesome. Thank you so much, Sole Premise. I appreciate that. I love duffel bags, and this is a really sick and interesting color. I really like weird colors too. I don't always say that in my sneaker reviews because I feel like some sneakers need to be plain colors, but when it comes to my own personal bags, Make them weird. Yo, this is really nice. You've got a strap, and then you've got this really nice green leather bag. So here it is, the emerald green Sole Premise Luciano leather bag with this nice little hang tag right there. You've also got the Sole Premise logo on the front, right there, debossed into the leather. This green is really, really clean. This might actually become my go-to carry-on bag, to be honest. I love it. Only downside is that can't really travel right now. I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, this is kind of cool. You actually have a sneaker holder or a sneaker compartment right here on the side. It actually looks like it's on both sides. Thank you so much, Sole Premise. I appreciate it. This color, this is a winner. Definitely. Okay, now on to the first pair of sneakers. This pair is actually a surprise package from Puma. So I'm excited to see what we've got. They told me something was coming. They actually did tell me what it was in the email, but I didn't want to read it because I felt like that would ruin the surprise. Regular sneaker size box, so it's probably just a pair of sneakers. You know, I would assume. So inside the box, we've got a Puma box and a note. Hey Seth, Sky Modern Trevor Project. 200 pairs available tomorrow. No way. So this is limited to 200 pairs. That's sick. Okay. Sky Modern Trevor Project. Let's see what it looks like. So the name of the shoe, like they said in the note, is the Sky Modern the Trevor, and then the color is Puma White Orange Popsicle. Let's see it. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I don't even know what it could look like. I don't think I've ever seen the Sky Modern. Whoa, look at this. This is a high top if I've ever seen one. Wow. So this is a bright white and bright orange Sky Modern Puma. So it has the Puma logo and the Trevor logo right there on the back, and then also Sky. And then the entire sneaker comes in this really clean white color with this really nice sort of bright orange that really accents the shoe nicely. This is a wild sneaker. I don't think I've ever seen the Sky Modern, and you know it's not true. I saw it in one of Kais's videos, so I haven't seen it in person though. There's something about the look of this shoe that I really love. I don't know if it's the height or the retro styling or the sort of retro futuristic styling, but I don't know if I'd rock this off court, but I would definitely rock it on court. In fact, the traction pattern on the outsole looks pretty solid, and it looks like this is gonna be a pretty decent basketball performer. You've got a nice heel counter here to lock you in. You've got a strap. If you like straps, that's nice. Actually, some pretty nice leather on the tongue too. This shoe is pretty nicely made, I've got to be honest. Oh, no way, this is a promo sample. This is a sample pair that they sent me. That's crazy. Yo, shout out to Puma for that. That's awesome. Huge thank you to Puma for sending over the promo sample. Yo, thank you guys. This is awesome. And it's one of 200 pairs, or I don't know if the promos are part of the 200 pairs, but I know there's only 200 pairs on sale. So if you're trying to grab these, I would check out Puma's website. I think they probably already are sold out because I believe these dropped yesterday, I think, because I think I got this package in a day or two ago. So I would still check it out, but it's a really nice looking sneaker, and I think if you're down with having a super cool and interesting and unique look, this is the way to go. I also feel like because this was such a limited shoe, they're able to sort of upgrade the quality. Like the leather feels really, really nice. There's 3M on the toe, there's 3M around the lace eyelets. Even the leather on the logo feels pretty premium. It's also a really solid feeling sneaker. Like you're gonna have some really nice support, especially around the ankle in this shoe, especially if you play basketball in this sneaker. If you have ankle issues, this might be the perfect shoe for you. Okay, so next up is a package that I ordered from Farfetch, I don't know, about a week ago, and it came in a couple days ago, and I had just been saving it for an unboxing. It's a shoe that I bought, I'm gonna be honest, because of The Last Dance. And that documentary really made me want to have all the Jordans that Michael played in, or all the OG Jordans that Michael played in, like all the first colorways of those shoes. I realize that everyone's kind of feeling the same way right now, so things are getting more expensive and I'm part of the problem, but I don't care. I'm really excited about it, and this is a shoe that I should have grabbed last year, and I just didn't. Let me show you guys the top of the box. You guys might have some idea of what this shoe is just from the top of the box right there. Let's pull it out. Oh man, beautiful. Beautiful box, beautiful Air Jordan 4 box, if you didn't know. You can tell an Air Jordan 4 box by the fly text underneath the Jumpman and also the sort of cement pattern on the side. Size 9, I'm not going to tell you guys the colorway because that's a surprise, but let's pop the top and see what we've got. Look at that. Look at that. The Bred Air Jordan 4s, the 2019 Bred Air Jordan 4s with a Stadium Goods tag because Farfetch actually owns Stadium Goods, so they ship from Stadium Goods. I didn't know that they started doing this tag on their shoes. Please inspect before removing this tag. All claims will be null and void once removed. Man, this is such a fire shoe. This is one of the most classic Air Jordan 4s you can possibly buy. And this particular retro dropped last year, like I said, 2019. And I really should have grabbed it last year when I had the chance. Oh man, look at that Nike Air on the butt too. That is super, super clean. The black nubuck upper is alright, it's nothing special. I kind of wish they'd done this shoe in suede, but I believe that this is actually how they did the shoe originally, so you know they're going to give you that OG look. I love the black netting on the side. You've got the little gray hits with the eyelets. You got black laces. Of course, you got that red accent on the back of the tongue. You've also got a red insole with the Nike Air branding printed on the heel in black. Midsole wise, the colors that you get are black, white, red, and gray. And then on the outsole of the sneaker, you've got pretty much the same color scheme without the black. You've got the Nike branding right there in the midfoot, which is really clean. There's not much you can say about this shoe other than talk about the history of the sneaker, talk about Michael Jordan and everything he's accomplished in this sneaker. But colorway wise, it's probably one of the simplest, but also one of the cleanest colorways you can grab on a Jordan. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to pull out this little cardboard piece. One of my favorite Air Jordan 4 colorways are the white cements. And this is a really nice, oh man, what the hell? This is a really nice compliment to that shoe. What is this getting caught on? Damn, I might have stretched out that elastic. Let's try and pull out this one without ruining the elastic. I think I'm gonna do it again, aren't I? There are better ways to do this. There we go. This is such a clean and classic Air Jordan 4. And like I said, I'm going to start trying to grab all the OG colorways of models that Jordan played in. So this is the OG Air Jordan 4 colorway. I've got the Chicagos and the bread ones. I don't have any pairs of Air Jordan 2s, so I need to grab those. I have the black cement 3s, but I don't have the white cement 3s, which I believe were the first colorway that dropped to that shoe. I have the 4s now. I need the black metallic 5s, which is again another shoe that I missed out on. I need the 6s, I need the 7s, I need the 8s, the Aqua 8s, I need the 9s, I need the 10s. I have the Concords and the Breads. I need the 12s, which are the bread 12s, which I did have back in 2016, but felt like a boot on my foot. I don't love that shoe as like a sneaker to wear every day, but I want it for part of the collection. 13s, need to grab those, and 14s. I guess Michael didn't play in all of those shoes, so I guess I don't have to get all of them, but at this point I should just grab the 1s through the 14s in the OG colorway. That's the new challenge. Grabbing the 1s through the 14s in the OG colorway. That's what I'm gonna do. Man, this is just such a good looking shoe. I'm so stoked to have these. Okay, on to the third and final pair of sneakers. This is one that I bought off Flight Club because it was actually cheapest on Flight Club, which is kind of crazy. Cheaper than StockX. It was actually, I think I bought it through GOAT and shipped from Flight Club or something like that. But I was surprised by how good of a deal I got. It wasn't like an insanely good deal. It was definitely resale price, but it was the cheapest resale price. And again, surprised it came from Flight Club. Let's pop this box open. Oh man, this is another sneaker that I've wanted for a while. This one released a lot more recently than the Bread 4s, but you guys might be able to tell from the box and also, I guess, the title of the video. I told you what kind of sneaker it was. You guys just don't know what colorway it was. Size 9, as it should be. Let's pop the top on these guys. The Kentucky Dunk Lows. Oh man, another pair that I haven't seen in person actually. And they also have a Flight Club tag, similar to what Stadium Goods did. Looks like this pair might have been tried on because the laces are undone, and the size tag and the insole of the sneaker has moved around a little bit. But that's okay. Not mad about that, as long as it's still new. I don't care. In my opinion, tried on doesn't unds the sneaker. Which, I mean, everyone has varying opinions on that, but that's just my opinion because a lot of the sneakers that I buy have been tried on. So, there's a little bit of glue on the top right there, but that's okay. I can get that off with some Rejuvenator or I guess my own spit, I don't know. The blue and white Kentucky Dunk Lows, very, very clean. They'll go very nicely with my Syracuse Dunks. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab the Brazil Dunks on the sneakers app this morning, so that kind of sucks. I won't have those unless I pay resale for them, but this pair is super clean as well. I think I'm gonna try and grab a couple of the dunks that are releasing this year because while I'm not the biggest dunk fan, I think it's a really clean sneaker. It's a perfect summer sneaker because it's a low top, or at least the Dunk Lows are. And it's just such an easy sneaker to rock, even if it's got a crazy colorway. You've got the royal blue or Kentucky blue outsole, you've got your white midsole, and then you've got your white leather on the toe box, on the midfoot, and on the heel, as well as your white sock liner and your white tongue. And then you've got blue everywhere else, and it's all the same shade of blue. And actually it comes with blue laces already laced up in the shoe, but you also have a set of white laces, which for some reason came in a Nike SB bag, which is kind of weird because this is not a Nike Dunk SB, this is a Nike Dunk SP. And the way you can tell the difference is that this shoe does not have a fat tongue like the SBs do. This is not a skateboarding shoe, which SB stands for. So that's kind of interesting that they did that. I don't know if that's a replacement bag or maybe that's what every pair came with. I'm not sure. I forget what happened with the Syracuse Dunks, but interesting. The insole of the shoe comes in white with the Nike branding printed on the heel in blue. The leather quality on this shoe also seems pretty decent. It's very similar to the Syracuse Dunks. It feels nice and soft. It's not really tumbled, which is fine. It just got your standard leather texture, but it's not smooth, which I like. And the colors are super vibrant, as you would expect. At the top of the tongue, you've got your white tag with the Nike logo embroidered in blue. And then on the heel, you've got the Nike logo right there in white, embroidered into the blue patch. I love the way this shoe looks. I'm definitely gonna rock the hell out of this. This is a dope shoe. Man, seeing these all together, these are some really solid pickups. I'm really happy with all of these. I'm really not sure which pickup is my favorite. I like them all for different reasons. I think if I had to just choose one, might be the Breads, because Bread Air Jordan 4s, you can't really go wrong. They're timeless. The black color is really easy to rock with anything. The blue and white, maybe not as much. The white and orange is probably the hardest one to rock, but this black and red one, definitely the easiest. And it's such a clean look. Huge thank you to everyone who sent stuff over my way, both Puma and Soul Premise for the bag. I really appreciate it. Now I would love to know your thoughts on these pickups and which things you like most. And also, whether you want to see more videos on socks. I know I've gotten some random requests about people wanting to know what socks fit best and look best and all that sort of good stuff. So kind of want to try it out and see which sock is the best. I feel like that'd be kind of a fun challenge. Also, let me know if you want to see sort of a series on trying to pick up all the OG Jordan colorways. I feel like that could also be pretty fun. Let me know in the comment section down below your answer to all those questions. I'd love to know your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one.